Hello everyone, this is a NEMA 1450 connection. I did this specifically for my fast charging on a Tesla. I didn't go with the smart charging just because maybe moving out of this home in the near future. Anyways, so here's the actual connection. This box was bought at a local department store. I'm sure Lowe's or Home Depot might have this or something similar to it. I did see different ones, but I kind of like this one just for this setup. This is the connection, how it goes. I'm gonna close in on the picture. So the two hot wires on the sides, and then in the middle the white wire is a common, and then the ground wire in there. Okay, so put the box back in there and I'll come back and screw that on. I ran the conduit all the way through. I do have my garage, which is attached to my home, and then I went right into here. I do recommend not using this corner adapter, just because it was a pain in the butt getting those wires through. One of the things I did research was some people were doing 8-gauge wire for a 30 amp circuit. In this case, the Tesla charger, the one I have, goes only up to 32 amps. I did decide to do the 6-gauge wire just so that I can have a 50 amp breaker. But anyways, that is totally up to you. I do recommend doing your research before going on. Touching back to this connection, I would definitely recommend getting something like this, which would be a lot easier to get the wires through. So from here, I'm gonna go into my basement and show the rest of the way in. All right, so it comes right through there. You follow it back all the way to the furnace. Then it comes there through all these pipes. Brought it back down, attached it, and here's the connection down. The two hot wires come down to this 50 amp circuit, and it was easier for me to bring this common wire, the white wire, all the way to the side. It was a little bit more spacious for me, easier, and looked a little bit cleaner. So I did put it there. This is a 200 amp span breaker box. Again, it's a pretty easy do-it-yourself. Took me about 3 hours to get all the piping through, all the holes done through the brick, and putting everything together. What took the longest was feeding these 6-gauge wires through the conduit. I did use the bare minimum, which is 3/4 conduit. If I had to do it again, I would probably do 1-inch conduit just to get the wires a lot easier. I would say that if I did use the 1-inch conduit, I would probably have this done in an hour, because it did take me a long time to feed that wire through. I hope this is helpful, and we'll see if we can make more videos, easy do-it-yourself videos, in the near future.